Hello, everyone. Today we're going to revise passive voice. Now, I know many of you know how to use active voice, but switching it to passive voice might be somewhat confusing. No worries, you are going to be a master of it very soon. In this video, we're going to do a quick review on passive voice and its sentence patterns to get you prepared for paper 2 writing. Now, keep in mind that we reward 3 extra points for bonus if you write 3 different sentence patterns correctly. Are you ready? Let's get going. First, let's review the change from active voice to passive voice. When we use active voice, the subject of a sentence is the person or the thing we talk about. And when the subject does something, we use active voice. For example, people sell good luck flowers. The doer, people, followed by the verb, sell, and the receiver, good luck flowers. Now, let's take a look at what's going to happen when we change it to passive voice. When passive voice is used, it means the subject is not the doer of an action. We put the receiver of the action as the subject, and we put the doer of an action as the object. Good luck flowers are sold by people. So you see what's going on here. The subject and the object are interchanged. Now, students, let's do a little quiz. I want you guys to grab a piece of paper and a pen and write down all the answers. The family cleaned the house. The house. When you think about the answer, pay attention to whether the receiver is in plural or singular form. The house would be singular, and that's why the house is cleaned by the family. Mr. Chan places some flowers. So when we change it to passive voice, the receiver, some flowers, are placed by Mr. Chen. Sally throws the old things. Same as the last question, you guys know the drill. The old things are thrown by Sally. Mr. and Mrs. Wu bake a cake, interchanging the subject and the object. So now a cake is baked by Mr. and Mrs. Wu. Well done, students. Are you ready for the next challenge? So before going on to the next challenge, let's do a little recap on what we've learned with the tense change in passive voice. When you're watching this video, you can actually pause at any time or screenshot, or you can simply just rewatch the video. So in this challenge, I want you guys to rewrite the whole sentence. And this time, I'm not leaving any hint, so it's all you. First one, people eat mooncakes at Mid-Autumn Festival. Think about the doer, action, receiver, any tense change. People light lanterns at Mid-Autumn festivals. Excellent work, everyone. Whether you've got 100% correct or you made some grammatical mistakes, you still made it this far. Remember, you can always go back and redo all the exercises. So this time, we're putting in the context of the sentence pattern. You might want to add into your paper 2 exam writing to get extra points. An example would be, he donated all his money to charity. Please rewrite the sentence in the form of passive voice. So now, you might want to take a break before we review the second grammar item. Okay, the second one is right here. Reported speech. So reported speech can seem really complicated at first, but my goal for this lesson is to make it very easy and understandable for you guys so you can use it with confidence. There are some exercises and quizzes in this PowerPoint so you can test your understanding and put what you've learned into practice. So let's get started. Firstly, when do we use reported speech? We often use it to leave a message for someone. For example, Maria said that she couldn't come today because she was sick. We also use reported speech to tell someone news that we heard from someone else. An example would be, Jessica told me that Peter graduated. Last but not least, We use it to report something that happened earlier. An example would be, Daisy said that the other driver can ran the red light and hit his car. So now, how do we use reported speech? When we use it, we are usually talking about something that happened in the past, and therefore verbs usually changes to the past. So we also have to follow a couple of simple rules. First one, we have to add a reporting verb. Number two, now that's a very important, we have to backshift our tenses one by one. Now let's talk about backshifting. When we use reported speech, we are changing the perspective. English has 12 basic tenses that can be broken down into 3 groups: past, present, future. Number 3, we have to change the pronouns. First, let's take a look at direct speech. And the speech is, I like chocolate. Now, changing it to reported speech. She said that she liked chocolate. We've added the reported verb, she said. We've also backshifted our tenses like, liked. And we've changed the pronouns. I has gone to she. So here I've included some revision notes for you guys. First slide with the tense change. Second slide with the change in place and time. And the third one with the change in pronoun. Please feel free to pause or screenshot anytime, or you can just rewatch the video to refresh your memory. Now, let's get started with the first exercise. My sister is coming to visit me soon. Now, be careful with the pronouns. Amy said that her sister was coming to visit her soon. Very nice. Number 2, I'm not happy at my job anymore, and I think I'll quit. So Peter told me that he was not happy at his job anymore, and he thought he would quit. Good work, everyone. Now, I want you guys to grab a piece of paper and write down some answers. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. What did he say? He said that he found that the harder he worked, the more luck he seemed to have. 99% of our worries are about things that will not happen. What did she say? She said that 99% of their problems were about things that would not happen. Everything is funny as long as it is happening to someone else. What did he say? He said that everything was funny as long as it was happening to someone else. Amazing, everyone. You've completed a challenge. And now it's your turn to write a sentence using reported speech. Remember, there will be bonus point in paper 2.
If you made it this far, congrats, we're almost done. Now, let's take a look at past exam questions. First question we're going to study. Write a diary about a time when you performed an act of charity. In your diary, you should include what did you do, who did you help, how did you feel afterward, what did you learn from the experience. So I've made an example for you guys with passive voice. A group of volunteers gave the homeless lunchboxes over the weekend. The homeless were given lunchboxes over the weekend by a group of volunteers. See if you have swapped the doer and the receiver and changed the tense. Now, it's your turn to write your sentence with the same exam topic. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys another example. The lunchbox you gave me yesterday was delicious, said one of the homeless. One of the homeless said that the lunchbox I had given him the day before was delicious. Okay, let's take a look at another question. You're Jaden, a secondary 3 student. You're asked to write an online review on the Rising Star talent show you watched last weekend. Comment on how amazing the participants' talents and their exciting performances were. You may use the ideas in the pictures below or your own ideas in your writing. Okay, first example for you guys with passive voice. Kyle the magician found my lost wallet in the mystery box. My lost wallet was found in the mystery box by Kyle the magician. Okay, another example for you guys. This is the last one. Kyle's magic performance last weekend was amazing, said Casper. Casper said that Kyle's magic performance the week before had been amazing. Good work, everyone. Good luck with the exams and Merry Christmas.